friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another Trash or Treasure video. This one is going to be all about the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks. I have all three colors to show you guys and I'm just really excited about them, so I just felt like I had to get my opinion out there for you guys because they are a newer product as well. So if you guys want to know how I feel about the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipsticks, then just keep on watching. First of all, we're going to start off with what this product actually is. Now these products are liquid lipsticks from Jeffree Star, and if you guys don't know who Jeffree Star is, then you've clearly been living under a rock because he is everywhere and he is flawless. But I will link his Instagram and the Instagram account for the cosmetics page down below if you guys want to check it out if you haven't already, which I'm sure that you have. He released 3 shades for pre-order on Black Friday of 2014, this year that we're in right now, for like another day. He released 3 colors, and the 3 colors that he released are Red Rum, Prom Night, and I'm Royalty. These are the colors right here. This is Red Rum, I'm Royalty, and Prom Night, which is the color that I'm wearing right now. So we're just gonna start off with Red Rum. Red Rum I wore yesterday, and I have to tell you, it is such a perfect shade of red. It's gonna look good on everybody. I can't picture this looking bad on absolutely anybody. So look at this, here we go. So there is Red Rum. So basically this looks like a lip gloss and it's gonna go on like a lip gloss, but if you give it a little while, it's gonna dry completely matte and it's gonna stay on your lips all day. Kind of like a stain would, but a little bit more opaque than a stain, if you will. Prom Night I'm going to swatch on my other hand and you'll understand why in a second. So this is Prom Night right here, which is just a bright fuchsia color. And there it is right there. It looks kind of weird at the bottom because I'm not left-handed, but there it is right there. Very, very neon. It's on my lips right now, like I said, and it's very in your face. The last color is I'm Royalty, which is just like a very interesting purple shade. I must say it's interesting. And I'm not really sure I'm going to swatch this one, to be honest with you. I guess I'll swatch it right here. So there is a very weird swatch of I'm Royalty. And you can see it's a very interesting purple shade. There's blue undertones, but it's a little bit deeper. And it's a gorgeous shade. Now the reason that I swatched them so far away from each other and so oddly is because I brought a whole bunch of lip stains or liquid lipsticks over here to show you guys comparison swatches. I did comparison swatches in my Lime Crime video, which I'll also link that down below if you guys haven't seen that one yet. And you guys seem to love that, so why not do it again? But this time I brought like a lot. We're just going to start off with the pinks because that is the smaller bunch of the few. Smaller few of the bunch. Smaller bunch. I don't know. This is Prom Night, like I said, and it's a very bright pink. Something that I have to compare it to is Pink Velvet by Lime Crime. And I'm just going to swatch it right next to her. So you can see those are actually pretty similar. Pretty similar. I would say Pink Velvet just has a little bit more of like a magenta undertone. The next one I have here is Pinky Promise by Dose of Colors, which is actually a newer shade on Dose of Colors, from Dose of Colors matte lipstick line. I just picked this one up not too long ago. And I'm just going to swatch it right here. So there is a Pinky Promise. Again, very similar. All 3 of these are pretty similar. If they were on your lips, I'm not sure you would really notice much of a difference. The Jeffree Star one might just be a tad more neon, but there it is right here. This is Pinky Promise by Dose of Colors. The next one I have to show you is Pink Potion by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. I have Spell Book, I think it's called Spell Book, but I cannot find it for the life of me, so we're just gonna move on from that. So this one, I've worn this one recently, and this one is also extremely neon pink. So I'm interested to see how they compare. Okay, so you can see that the Pink Potion by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics is just a little bit lighter in color, and it's a little bit more Barbie, if you want to go with that. So there it is right there. That's Pink Potion. Now the final one that I have to show you is probably my first, I think this was my first liquid lipstick ever. And this is by Kat Von D, and this is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and this is the color Backstage Bambi. This is the older packaging because like I said, it was quite a while ago. So here's Backstage of Bambi. I also remember this one to be quite neon, so we'll see how they compare. Don't laugh at my left hand swatches, guys. Backstage of Bambi is all the way over here. This one compares more to Pink Potion, where it's that more Barbie, bright, lighter type of pink, if that makes any type of sense. So I'm just gonna go in order. Hopefully I can remember this. This is Prom Night, Pink Velvet, Dose of Colors, Pinky Promise. This is Pink Potion, and then the last one is Backstage of Bambi. So there we go, and then we're gonna go on to the purples, I guess, since we're on this hand. This is I'm Royalty by Jeffree Star. The next one we're gonna go on to is Dose of Colors Purple Rain. And this one is, I think it's gonna be a little bit more light and maybe a little bit more blue base, but I mean, we'll see. So this one is Purple Rain, and as you can see, I don't know if I would say right. It is a little bit lighter, but I'm not really sure if it has more blue undertones in it, but it is a little bit more lighter, more light, not more lighter. The next color I have here is LUV by Kat Von D, and I did swatch this one in my Lime Crime video, but again, I'm just going to swatch it just for comparison here. Now this one I think is very different. As you can see, this one has a little bit more pink in it, where the other two have more blue undertones in it, and that's where I was going with my Lime Crime video as well. So you can see it right here. Next one we have is also by Kat Von D, and this one is called, I can never say this, Baja 5. We'll say Baja 5. And this one is just more like a little bit more on the mauve cranberry type of side. Not so much leaning towards purple. But I just wanted to compare as many lipsticks as I possibly could, if you guys were wondering how they compare. So there is Baja 5. Again, much more red toned, whereas the other ones are more blue toned. Next one we have here is Utopia by Lime Crime. And this one is again one of those that leans more towards the pink side of the spectrum. And it is swatched right here. You can see this one and these three are more similar, whereas the Dose of Colors and the Jeffree Star are a little bit more close in color. Next by Lime Crime again we have Pansy, which is another recent release, and it's another purple color. And this one is a little bit darker than all of the previous ones. If you can see, the I'm Royalty is a little bit more blue based, and then Pansy is a little darker, if you can see that. So this one's Pansy right here. Next I have Three Witches by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, and this one I have a feeling is going to be a little bit more blue toned as well. That one looks a little bit more like Pansy in my opinion, but it does pull a little bit more blue. If you look at it and I'm Royalty, they're pretty similar. Even in person, they seem to be pretty similar. So I think that one would be the closest one that we have so far. Then the last one we have is Purple Poison, also by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. And this one I feel is going to be a little bit more on the pink side as well. And yes, that one is a little bit more on the pink side as well. So I'm going to see if I can remember this. So this is Purple Poison, right? Purple Poison, or Purple Potion. No, it's Poison. Purple Poison by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. This one is Three Witches. This one is Utopia. This one is the Jeffree Star I'm Royalty. This one is Dose of Colors Purple Rain. Purple Rain. This is hard. And this one is Kat Von D's LUV. Yeah, that's what that is. And this one is Baja 5 by Kat Von D. And then finally we have Pansy. Finally, for my least favorite section is going to be the red section, and the reason that it's my least favorite is not because I don't like reds, it's just because I apparently like reds a little bit too much and I have a little bit too many reds. Like a little, not a little. So I just want really quickly just to wipe that off my hand because I am wearing white and I don't trust me. So moving on to the reds, like I said, I have 147. I'm just going to do this quickly because damn. So the first one I have here is Lime Crime's Red Velvet. So this is the Red Rum by Jeffree Star. You guys want to hear a really funny story? I thought it was Reed Rum for like the longest time. And I'm just like, why would anybody name it Reed Rum? It's actually Red Rum. So there is Red Velvet right there. Next one we have is Suede Berry, which is a little bit lighter, also by Lime Crime. And there it is right there. you can see that one is pretty much no comparison. Next one I have here is Zombie by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, and this one looks like it's going to be a little bit deeper in color, like a little bit closer to Wicked by Lime Crime. There it is right there. It's definitely a little bit darker in color. The next one I have here is Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Beso. And this one is right here. That one seems to me to be pretty similar, as does Red Velvet. So these three seem to be pretty close. Next one I have here is Dose of Colors Kiss of Fire, which you guys know is one of my favorites. And I think this one will be a little bit different in color. So there it is right there. It's a little bit lighter than the Red Rum. I also have Merlot, also by Dose of Colors. And I feel like this one might be a little bit lighter, actually. So there's Merlot. It actually seems like it's a pretty spot on. It might have a little bit more pink in it than the Red Rum does. The next one I have here is Kat Von D's Outlaw, which is also in the older packaging. And this one is pretty similar as well. Almost dropped it. There is Outlaw right there. Pretty similar, like I said. Then I have Sephora Cream Lip Stains in 03 and 01. 03, yeah, it just says 03 and 01. I think 03 is Strawberry Kiss, and then 01 is Always Red. So Strawberry Kiss is going to be a little bit pinker in color. And Always Red, I think, is going to be pretty similar. So there is Strawberry Kissed and there is Always Red. I'm going to try my hardest to do this right now. So this is Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 03, Strawberry Kissed. This is 01, Always Red. Then we have the Jeffree Star Cosmetics right here, which is the big red one. Then we have the Red Velvet by Lime Crime. Then we have Suede Berry by Lime Crime. Then we have Zombie from Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. Then we have the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Beso. Then we have Dose of Colors in the color Kiss of Fire. Then we have Dose of Colors in Merlot. And then the last one, what's the last one? The last one we have is Kat Von D's Outlaw. So those are all of the reds in comparison. I think this is so easily dupable, to be honest with you. But we're going to get into all that. And I'm going to wipe these off too, because I just, Lord knows I can't. So super quickly, I'm just going to read off of the Jeffree Star Cosmetics website how he describes the, I guess, formula. He says, or it says, our liquid lipstick goes on opaque, dries completely matte, and stays on for hours. This product is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. And the tips before use, exfoliate, then apply to bare lips, avoid food with oil, and no making out. Kisses are okay. So how much does this product cost? Each one of these is going to run you $18, which is kind of in the middle. It's kind of average. If you compare it to a whole bunch of other brands, like all the ones that I basically just swatched for you, they're not the priciest, but they're not the cheapest. So they're right in the middle. I would say the price is pretty average or spot on for what you're getting. Jeffree Star also offers the bundle option where you can get all 3 shades for $48, and that's actually a savings of $6, I believe. So it's not a huge savings, but you know, it's a savings. So now, what about the packaging? It says Jeffree Star going right across here, and then right underneath it just says Velour liquid lipstick. And this is in kind of a, I don't know what I would even call this. It's kind of like a mirrory, a gold, a very reflective gold. Let's say that. Or a very reflective gold color is what this is. And that's it. You can see right through. You can see the color, which I always love that in liquid lipsticks. You can always see what color you're grabbing. And then on top, I love this cap. It's pink, which we all know Jeffree Star has pink hair and pink eyebrows, and he's just fabulous. So it's pink, and then he has his little logo, which is again, a very reflective gold type of color. And it's a star, and in the star it has a J going the right way and then a J going the opposite way. You know what I'm trying to say. So there it is right there. It has a couple of those, and then it has very small ones right underneath it. It also tells you the shade right underneath. So this is a Red Rum. And it also tells you some, you know, other information. Like it just says Jeffree Star Cosmetics, made in USA, 0.19 fluid ounces, and all that fun stuff. Now you twist it open like any other liquid lipstick, and there you have your doe foot applicator. Now to be honest, this one is a little bit wobbly as well. If you guys saw my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick Trash or Treasure, which I'll link down below if you haven't, I tend to not like the wobbly ones, but for some reason I really love this one. This one I feel like just outlines your lips where you don't need a lip liner at all. I don't know what it is, but it just gets everywhere you want it to be and nowhere that you don't. It's amazing. So it actually gives you pretty good control even for a wobbly little homie there. So that is the packaging. So what about the formula? Now this is the part that is just riling me up. This formula is incredible. I cannot even explain to you guys. I'm a person who is utterly obsessed with liquid lipsticks. Like, I have clearly, as you saw, way too many. I love them so much. They're my favorite type of lipstick. But this formula is so different from anything that I've tried. And I've tried a lot. This formula is not very drying. When you put it on, usually liquid lipsticks, they go on and then they're drying on your lips like right away. Usually I don't mind that, but this one doesn't even do that. It's not drying at all throughout the day. It lasts so well. Yesterday I ate, I drank, I even licked my lips a couple times. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. Talking all day at work, and it did not budge at all. I came home and it was just as flawless as it was when I left, and I didn't even bring it with me to reapply. That is how good these are. These are so good. And I know I've said, you know, a whole bunch of liquid lipsticks are so good. Their formula is very matte, stays all day. This is unlike anything I've ever tried. I am not kidding you when I say this. It is just, it's phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. I would 100% recommend this to anybody who likes matte lipsticks, because even if you've been scared of liquid lipsticks because they're drying on your lips, I recommend these because they are really not drying. I promise you, you will love this just as much as I do. I cannot stop raving about these. I literally cannot. All I want to do is talk about them and put them on and take pictures in them, and I just love them. On top of the fact that these colors are super neon, Jeffree Star did say that he is currently working on some nude colors, so for all the people who aren't into these crazy in-your-face colors, he's catering to you very soon. But I love these neon colors, and they are neon. They are not playing games. They are neon, and I love them, and I can't wait to wear the purple one because I've only worn these two so far, and I'm just excited for the purple one. So down to the nitty gritty. Trash or treasure? Treasure, of course, treasure. I just think these are amazing. If you guys are following me on Instagram, then you would see that I keep posting about them all the time because I love them. I love them so much, and I'm so happy that I have these. Even though I have those 438 different colors that are so similar, these in formula are so different, and they're unlike anything else, and I just think that he got this formula so spot on. I really recommend these to you guys, and I'm so happy that he came out with these. Honestly, I'm just so happy. I cannot wait to just wear them every day. That's a big deal for me. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you found this informative and that you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button down there. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My name is just @KatieDanger_. I post pretty much daily, and pretty much everything you would want to know would be on there as well. Don't forget to check the down bar because, again, everything you would want to know is going to be down there as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!